And in the upper left-hand corner, if you're viewing it on a computer screen, it might look a little different if you're looking at it on a tablet or a smartphone. The screen will certainly be different, but towards the top in the upper left corner, you have this nice little handy YouTube link and this little orange or reddish dot. So honestly, that's probably one of your best bets to begin with. Click on that and it pops open a new tab, a new page that is the Chicago Hyde Park Village YouTube page. You see the nice link here, youtube.com/@Chicago Hyde Park Village. You don't have to remember that because you just go back to the Hyde Park Village homepage and click on that little YouTube link. And here's where most of our recorded content lives. You see, we have these nice rows arranged for different types of playlists. At the top, we have our tutorials and office hours, some very helpful, handy resources on how to renew your CHPV membership online. That's a great feature. If you aren't doing that, maybe watch this video and you'll see just how easy and effective and efficient it is. How to reset your CHPV password, which also explains basically how to log into the Hyde Park Village website. That's a very frequent request that we get from you all and our members, is just how to log in, how to reset your password, and then how to register for an event, which we all know is a little tricky using the Club Express platform that we use. So we made a nice tutorial video on that. These Zoom drop-ins are all available on our YouTube page, along with our friends from the Tech Cafe, University of Chicago Tech Savvy Friends, our Hyde Park Village annual meetings, and the Once Upon a Time book club, which was co-produced with Hyde Park Village and the Hyde Park Historical Society. And if you click, of course, on each or any of these titles here, it'll take you to the details of the playlist, and you can see just the plethora of all the prior recorded Zoom drop-in presentations, just going down and down. Back we have 43, as it says here, at present, and soon to have 44 after today. These are listed in chronological order, with the newest one being at the top, and you can see 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago, 2 months ago, etc., and so on. Although sometimes we took some older ones and uploaded them, so that's why there's a lot that say a year ago, and even some much older ones that even say 2 months ago. So that little notation there is not definitive of when it was actually recorded, rather just when we uploaded it to our YouTube page. So anyways, though, and one other great thing, well, yeah, we have these playlists here. You can also click on the playlists tab and view the playlist the same way, but it's kind of the same thing. This is a one-stop shop to get to all of these videos. And then another great feature is actually you can search our YouTube page, because there's, I remember, gosh, there was that fun presentation where we toured the bird exhibit at the Field Museum, but where is that? When was that? I don't want to scroll through that list of 40-something videos, so I'm just going to search. You have the search at the top here, at the top of the page here, but this searches the whole YouTube internet, so that may not narrow it down for you, although it's a fun way to discover content. But the little magnifying glass here just on our own page here next to the tabs for our own Hyde Park Village page is where you can search just Hyde Park Village's YouTube content. And so that Field Museum, let's just search Field Museum. And here we've got a few things: the tour of the North American Bird Hall, the Field Museum. How about that? There, first result. We get a bunch of other results because, it searches also the transcript, the spoken text. So perhaps the word Field Museum was uttered, of course, during our Japanese Gardens presentation, or maybe even these other ones, or something at least that YouTube thinks sounds like Field Museum. So you might get some false positives in your search results, but at least that's a really convenient thing. And I like the idea that it does search the transcript. The transcript is relatively reasonable. So, if you click on a video, and let's hope that this works. I'm just going to jump into the middle of it.
So you've heard the word precocious.
Pause for a sec. One nice thing about YouTube, I know this isn't a how to use YouTube tutorial, but this is a really great thing, is YouTube creates captions for videos, and they're pretty reasonably accurate. So they've come a long way. If a few years ago somebody told you YouTube automatic transcripts are horrible. They've come a long way since then. So you can turn on your transcript or your closed caption subtitles and just
that's where
play that.
they're pretty much the same word.
So there you go. Another fun thing that YouTube does is it looks for different transitions of slides and actually breaks it up into different chapters, as it calls it. But that's all a little beside the point to what we're here to talk about. So that is our YouTube page. Let's close that tab and head us back on over to the home page, and there is one little benefit to, if you log in, you don't actually have to be logged into the Hyde Park Village website to access our YouTube page. This is publicly visible, but if you log, and I should say before we leave our YouTube page about the search feature. The search feature, while it limits itself to Hyde Park Village videos, that is videos we have uploaded, this little search box, it will not include the Tech Cafe or the book club in the search results, because even though those videos appear on this page, they're actually hosted under a different YouTube accounts. So the Hyde Park Neighborhood Club hosts these videos, and the Tech Savvy Friends host these videos. So while we can access them and see them, they're not indexed by this little search engine, if that makes any sense, hopefully. So anyways, though, back here, though, one benefit of logging in is that you'll then be able to access a couple of resources that are not available on our YouTube page. And so let's just go to the member login here, and I'm going to log in as our test account here. And if you're not sure, well, how do I log in? Then don't forget, on our YouTube tutorial is how to reset your password and how to log in. And one thing we strongly encourage in this tutorial video is to check this little checkbox about remember me on this computer. If it's a computer that you trust, if it's your home computer or iPad or tablet or whatever, then go ahead and check that box. I'm not going to do it for this test purpose, because I always toggle between 3 or 4 different logins. And so for my purposes, that wouldn't be helpful. But that's only because I'm an administrator. You don't need to worry about that. So let's log in. And now you see in the upper corner, we're logged in here. Now all of these member resources are unlocked and available to you. And so, well, we have the program recordings page. That's, at this point, because of the all the videos being put on YouTube, it's a little bit, almost a little bit redundant. You won't find anything here that isn't also on the YouTube page. You do have program handouts and info. And so some of this for older programs may not yet be reflected on our YouTube page, but I'm going to start including that content, these handouts on there. Like, for example, in what's a good one here? There was this, Medicare.
You take half a cup.
This Medicare page, I think, yeah, we included in the description. No, that's actually, sorry, not a good example. This iHealth was one that we did. Yeah. The iHealth one we have in the description of the YouTube page. We've got a link to the handouts from that presentation, so you can download the handouts there. So that's kind of nice and convenient, right within the YouTube page. You don't have to go to a separate programs and handouts page on our website for that. So we'll be migrating all these older handouts over to our YouTube videos as well. But the one big advantage is exercise classes. Now that's a member benefit for those of us who are members of Hyde Park Village and have a login. You can access archived recordings of past exercise, fitness, yoga, Tai Chi classes. So, for example, tomorrow our yoga class is canceled. And so, hey, well, if I don't want to miss my yoga session, so I'm going to go, you can click either on the image or the button and open up the secret YouTube page for our yoga with Janae Powell and play the video of the yoga session.
Straight toward me. Bring the knees toward me. Pivot on the foot, turn on the toe, and the knees are now.
And don't forget, of course, the little full screen button down there if you're wanting to watch yoga from a distance. Set your computer or iPad screen at a distance, and then you can watch it full screen that way. So that's yoga. Likewise, you have the exercise with Wesley Pulfus, a long playlist going back to 2020. and Brian Seeley's Tai Chi programs, the dearly departed Brian Seeley, friend of Hyde Park Village, and Randy Kantz. You can access her recordings as well. So that's a great benefit of logging in, is to be able to access these resources. And honestly, that's pretty much it as far as recorded content. We also have our Tech Savvy Friends page here, which again, these videos are all also as well on the YouTube page. And various other resources that are not strictly speaking recorded content, the Zoom tips and event photos and so on, other things. Also, I notice on the Tech Savvy Friends page, our Tech Cafe page, we've got a couple links down here which link out to presentations, PowerPoint slideshow type presentations or Google Slides presentations. So these are not on YouTube, of course, because these are not videos. These are just static slideshows. So those things are available on the Hyde Park Village website.